All right, maybe we can get things under control and get on back to the object of the moment. The American League Championship is Chris Chambliss. Walks to the plate. Chambliss, a sacrifice fly to left field for a run. Fielder's choice, a double and a single. Bird and Lindgren are warm in the Kansas City bullpen.
Chambliss is so hot he's got his shirt unbuttoned. He's in heat.
Mark Littell delivers high drive. It's in right center field.
That's gone.
It is
Go. Chris Chambliss has won the American League pennant for the New York Yankees. A thrilling, dramatic game with overtones of that great sixth game in the World Series a year ago, and then the seventh game too. What a way for the American League season to end. A spunky young Kansas City team. Look at them mob Chris Chambliss. What a season he has had. What a series he has had.
Reggie Jackson. Long drive right field. It is
Goodbye. A big, big World Series for Reggie Jackson.
Well, Bert Hooton threw the wrong ball. Reggie Jackson made the long ball.
Reggie Jackson has seen 2 pitches in the strike zone tonight. 2. And he's hit them both in the seats. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, what a blow.
Reggie Jackson has hit his 3rd home run of the game. Reggie Jackson becomes the 2nd man in World Series history to hit 3 home runs in a game.
Hit high in the air to left field. Going to the corner, Yastrzemski. It's over the wall. It's a home run for Bucky Dent. Yankees get the lead 3-2, and it just cleared the right field. Just cleared the top of the wall in left. A 2-strike pitch coming to Mercer. Ball is hit down the left side. It's a fair ball. Going to the corner. Randolph turns at third. He comes to score. The Yankees win 5-4.
And so the New York Yankees, still the world champions, in an absolutely thrilling game. Look at them out there on a day when they buried their team captain and leader, who tragically died at the age of 32 last Thursday afternoon at the Canton-Akron Regional Airport. And the hero, Bobby Mercer, one of 2 eulogists for the Yankees today in Canton. The man who broke up, who couldn't go on. Munson, his leader, his friend. The man who meant so much to Bobby Mercer in the formulation of his own career. And it's almost symbolic, without, as I said earlier, being maudlin. They won this game for their team captain. There's another look at it. And what a finish to a ball game that became more than an ordinary ball game, Keith, and you know it. Emotion won this game.
Bobby Mercer knocks in all 5 runs. Jacoby needs 1 out for Pittsburgh's 5th World Series championship. Jerry Neudecker back of the plate, calling the balls and strikes.
Go back to Earl Weaver before the game, admitting that maybe Pittsburgh had the pitching edge.
Kelly hits it in the air to center field. Moreno going toward right center, makes the catch. Pittsburgh wins it.
And so this team, with its remarkable comeback capacity throughout the entire regular season, proved itself all over again, beating the Reds in the National League Championship playoff series, and then coming from a 3-1 deficit, and there is Willie Stargell.
MVP.
That's right, just named the most valuable player. It's as it should be. He's the spirit, the soul of the club. He's become one of the most important figures in the entire Steel City community, and there is the other, the man, the Reed, who looks like a Stanford College philosophy professor, university I should have said, and the fans from Pittsburgh are out there jumping, and indeed The Bucks have gone all the way.
The line score in the ball game 4-10-0 for Pittsburgh. For Baltimore, 1-4-2. The Birds stranded 6 base runners. They left 3 of them out there in the bottom of the 8th inning. All 3 of them had been walked. Grant Jackson will get the decision in relief. He pitched 2 2/3 innings. Scott McGregor will be the losing pitcher. He pitched very well. Willie Stargell set a new World Series record tonight with his 7th extra base hit. 25 total bases, tying a record. He is also the oldest player ever to win the MVP award in the 25 years that Sport Magazine has been giving it out. Welch continues to throw in the Los Angeles bullpen. Watson hits it high in the air. For the center fielder, Ken Landreau, this should do it. The Dodgers are the 1981 champions of baseball. Bottom of the 12th inning. 1 out. 1-1 tie. Charlie Kerfeld and Gary Carter dueling here. Up the middle, base hit. Backman turns third. Hatcher's throw, no play. Easy for Backman. Carter wins it with his 2nd hit of the series, and the Mets win the ball game in 12 2-1. And Strawberry is up facing Nepper. It is now a 4-1 ball game. Strawberry hits it high in the air to right. Pass to the wall. It's gone. The score is tied. Hit to right. Bass going back. Going back. It's gone. Dave Smith, the ace of the bullpen for Houston, throws a fork ball, and Lenny Dykstra hit it out as the Mets win 6-5. All right, 2-1 to Hernandez. Ball is hitting the gap. Hatcher's on his horse, going, can't get it. It's against the wall. Here comes Mookie Wilson, round third. He will score. Hernandez at second with a double. It's a 3-2 ball game. Base hit right field. Strawberry coming around third. Bass charges and throws high. Sails to the backstop. And the runners move up as Bass had trouble getting the ball out of his glove, never had a grip on it, and threw it to the backstop, and the Mets go to the lead 4-3. High in the air toward the corner, curving. It is home run. Watch it closely as it goes hooking toward the foul pole. It is so close. He knows that he's got enough wood on it, but is it going to stay fair? Does that remind you of Pudge Fisk a little?
Shades of Game 6 of the 75 series. And that's what we were talking about the inside fastball. Hatcher had just pulled one foul down the line, and this one hits the net. 3 inches fair. The danger of the inside fastball, and now Walling will bat for himself.
Eddie Walling will stay in the game, and a 4-4 tie at the bottom of the 14th inning, and Jesse Orosco is really stung for the first time in the series. And the history may be a factor here because he has not been very successful at it. Hasn't had a sacrifice since '83.
1983. It's been 3 years since he sacrificed successfully.
Hits a base hit to right field. That's going to bring Strawberry home. Bass's throw offline. Strawberry scores and Knight goes to second. Again, Bass has got to play with an accurate throw.
That's exactly right. The first time in the 14th inning, he couldn't get the ball out of the glove. This throw goes up the line. Had it been on home plate, he's got a shot. Again, he's playing Knight shallow. Knight going the other way. Now watch Bass's throw. Up the line. Ashby, by coming up the line, is passed by Strawberry.
And the Mets have gone to the lead 5-4, and Aurelio Lopez is out of the ball game as Jeff Calhoun is going to be called in to pitch to the left-handed hitter Wally Backman. You have a run in for a 5-4 Mets lead. You have Knight over at third, and you have Backman at first.
With nobody out, you don't even think about a squeeze play here, but what you think about is a straight sacrifice, as though no runner were on third. I would imagine Orosco will try to get it down to get Backman to second.
Pitch is outside, gets away from Ashby, comes to the backstop, Knight scores, and it is 6-4 Mets. Off Davis's glove into right field. Base hit. And Backman scores from third. And it is 7-4 Mets. Dykstra continues to grow in stature. Orosco really turned that one over. Tying run is at first base. They need 2 to tie. 7-5. Davis hits it at center field. Dykstra coming late. Got a late start. Drops in front of him. And they are still alive. It is 7-6 as Doran scores from third. 3-2 to Bass. Struck him out. Kevin Bass swinging strikes on 3 breaking balls, and the New York Mets have won the 1986 National League pennant. And Jesse Orosco becomes the first winner of 3 games in relief in postseason play. The losing pitcher will be Aurelio Lopez. And Bob Knepper can only watch the Mets celebration in the center of the field. When it seemed early on in the day that Bob was on his way to pitching a classic ball game, masterful in performance for 8 1/3 innings. And then the sky fell, and the Mets tied at 3-3. And then they went ahead 5-4. And Houston came back in the 14th inning to tie, and then the Mets came back to go ahead by winning the ball game with that 3-run outburst in the top of this inning. So the struggle is done. Sadness, disappointment, fatigue, you name an element, and it exists on one side or the other.
I think I'd take Freddie Lynn.
Way he's going.
You're right again in this series.
1-2. The shortstop, Yount. Milwaukee has won it.
The players may not survive the crush as the crowd is overrunning the field. The ball players will have to fight their way to the clubhouse as the Milwaukee baseball fans, who have not had this kind of a day since the Milwaukee Braves played here back in the 60s.